Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to talk about something a little controversial, something that challenges what pretty much everyone tells you about starting a business. We're digging into some fascinating material that really turns conventional wisdom on its head.
All right, so you've got that amazing idea, right? You're all fired up, you're ready to go, you're ready to build something awesome. You're at the very beginning of this journey, and you're thinking, okay, what's my first step? Where's the map? And what's the one thing everybody says you have to do first? I mean, every book, every class, every so-called expert, they all point to one thing. You gotta write that big, detailed, super comprehensive business plan. It's supposed to be the bedrock of your success. But what if they're wrong? So yeah, let's get right into it. We're gonna shatter that myth. The whole idea we're digging into today is that this first step everyone talks about, it might actually be a huge misstep. And here it is, the big, provocative idea: burn the business plan. Seriously, this isn't about, just making a shorter plan or tweaking a few things. It's about questioning the whole concept from the ground up. The argument is that sticking to that old school plan can actually do way more harm than good.
But to really get why, we've got to define what we're up against. The source material for this explainer calls it the business plan myth. And what is that? Well, it's this belief that you can and that you should map out your entire business journey in some big static document before you've even really started.
And you can see the problem right here, can't you? On one hand, you've got the promise, a perfect roadmap, like a crystal ball that's going to show you the future. But what's the reality? It's basically a guess, a static guess in a world that is anything but static. The minute you finish writing it, the market's already changed, and your plan, it's pretty much obsolete. Okay, so if the whole idea, the very foundation, is a myth, what happens when you try to build on it? Well, you run into some pretty predictable problems. Let's talk about where this whole thing goes wrong. And look, this isn't just some abstract philosophical debate. The sources we're pulling from point to some very real, very tangible failures that come from this traditional approach. It really boils down to two critical weak points.
And you can see how this just snowballs, right? It's a chain reaction. First, the foundation itself is a myth, this idea that you can predict the future with the document. And because that starting point is flawed, the second part, the construction of the plan, is naturally going to be flawed too. You're just repeating mistakes. One error just leads directly to the next. You end up spending weeks, maybe even months, polishing a document based on a whole bunch of assumptions that are probably already out of date.
So, what does this all mean for you, for anyone out there trying to build something? It means we need a new mindset. If the old tool is broken, you don't just keep using it. You have to start thinking beyond the document. And here's the real kicker. That business plan can become a huge distraction. You get so focused on perfecting this work of fiction, really, that you forget to do the stuff that actually matters. Like talking to actual customers, or building a prototype, or just testing your idea in the real world. It makes you feel like you're making progress, but you're just spinning your wheels. Now, the big takeaway here isn't to just throw caution to the wind and have no plan whatsoever. Not at all. It's about shifting your focus. It's about trading that static, rigid document for a dynamic, living process. It's about learning and testing and changing things up as you go, not just writing and predicting. So that leaves us with a big question, doesn't it? If that whole 50-page business plan is a myth, then what's the reality? What should you be doing instead? And that's the real challenge every entrepreneur needs to figure out.